Welcome back for another episode of Superhero Showdown, where today's mashup of Bane versus Juggernaut was suggested by Steve. So give Steve a big hand for being so damn swell, and we'll get right on to it. Bane is one of Batman's greatest enemies, breaking the Dark Knight over his knee and starting his comic career back in 1993's issue of Batman Vengeance of Bane #1. Bane uses a powerful formula known as Venom to give his already hulking body massive strength. Though he has sworn off the use of Venom, he is still capable at fighting in the DC universe. Born and raised in prison, he taught himself various scientific disciplines to the level of expert understanding, along with a learning of offensive tactics, strategies, and martial arts, eventually earning the respect of even Liam Neeson, who saw his potential. With Venom in his system, he has super strength, speed and reflexes, endurance, and even heightened healing. Aside from what Venom can offer him, he also has what is called an eidetic memory, bordering on total recall, which allows him to memorize virtually anything. So a very helpful tool when strategizing against the likes of Batman. Bane isn't just a formidable fighter either. He has even developed several of his own martial arts and can lift approximately 1,500 pounds without a drop of venom. Though Bane has often been hired muscle for cartels and crime bosses in the past, and the strong arm of some villainous teams, it's his expert skills, sharpened physical prowess, and focus that bring him to a step above just a mere brute force. Co-creator of Bane, Chuck Dixon, likens Bane to Bruce Lee, stating that he draws much of his focus and strength through meditation, and attributes his winning streak of fights in prison and in the streets to this fact. He once even put Doomsday in a hold, and it actually worked, not to mention breaking Killer Croc's arm. Juggernaut, the stepbrother of Professor Xavier, got his powers from the Gem of Sidorak, and since his debut in X-Men #12 in 1965, has been a colossal enemy of the X-Men ever since. His hulking mass of muscle and being the living avatar for the mystical power of Sidorak, the Juggernaut is an unstoppable force that, once moving, is able to crush and smash through anything in his path, even holding his own against the likes of the Hulk during the World War Hulk series. His strength alone has matched and surpassed the likes of Thor and Hulk in the past, not to mention the X-Men and other superheroes. His helmet grants him protection from psychic attacks, not to mention Thor's hammer hardly budged him when he whipped it at his face, and also has come out on top against the likes of the Thing, Colossus, Blob, Venom, and many others. Physically, his strength is technically unlimited as it stems from Sidorak himself, and when amplified by outside forces of magic or others, has only boosted his strength until he was once able to tear through multiple dimensions by punching at them. So who would win in a battle like this? Well, without question, Juggernaut overpowers Bane by a landslide, though with enough venom in his system, Bane could maybe hold his own for a very short time. Juggernaut's only weaknesses really are magic and the removal of his helmet for a psychic attack, or I guess a gunshot to the face, I suppose, if his helmet's off. But since Bane is neither a wizard nor a psychic, there would be little use for him to exhaust himself trying to pry the helmet off. If Juggernaut gets any kind of momentum in a charge, Bane would be flattened like an ant under an anvil. But Bane is also a skilled tactician and strategist, so that could possibly be used to his advantage. Maybe get him to charge into a tar pit like a Looney Tunes cartoon, incapacitate himself somehow, something silly like that. But hand to hand though, Bane is a better fighter than Juggernaut in terms of skill and focus, where Juggernaut is just more brute force. But unless he uses Venom again and has enough on hand to better match Juggernaut's strength, he's definitely overwhelmed. So who do you think would win in this fight? Let us know below and give us more suggestions for future episodes. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.